What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. Welcome back to the $10 range. I didn't think I would say it this fast in the game, but it is up almost about 13% today. I'm going to give you a good breakdown of why it is truly going up as much as it is, if it's justified, what the data is all saying, and all the other fun stuff you need to know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So looking at this intraday chart, a very interesting Friday. So it is up, like I said, almost about 13%, give or take, largely because of this rumor. So Lucid Group spike attributed to takeover speculation by 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛. Of course, I've done some research. There isn't necessarily anyone standing out who wants to take over Lucid, but keep in mind though, Lucid's been at a very substantial discount to what they can actually offer. And I think that is largely because of the failed ramping up of production. Even though on a quarter by quarter basis they are really improving, just by no means where it is and what it should be, because based on even that latest analyst estimate, it looks like Wall Street is assuming around 24,000 vehicles is going to be produced in 2023. And as I've said in previous videos, anything lower than 30 is going to be a little bit more of a fail. So again, I think production has always been Lucid's problem right now, but fundamentally they do have a very, very good product and clearly is catching the eyes and interest of a lot of individuals. Possibly even with Tesla as well. They recently had their earnings and they have almost about 22 billion, if I do remember correctly, in cash. And market cap of Lucid right now is 16.45 billion. So theoretically, it could happen, or maybe even Apple as well. So there's a lot of different moving parts that is definitely going to be coming in the foreseeable future. So if this is very much accurate, then that is going to be very exciting stuff. And when it comes to it though as well, it looks like Lucid is opening up a new studio in Montreal. And there's always been a very good correlation with the number of studios open, reservations and things like that. And the stats behind that all is very much justifying that EVs are going to be the future. So as you can see, even 2020, 2021, full 2022 stats are not out yet. I believe it's only up until September, but I've already shown that in a video, and still massive growth even compared to 2021. So I think in general, that's going to be around a 20 to 30% increase. Definitely going to be a lot more growth coming in the following years as well. And keep in mind, there's a lot to do with Lucid that would really justify and make it very appealing for a takeover. And this came out tail into 2021, but they haven't really touched on it outside of, I believe it was a Q1 earnings, and that is their ESS. This is technically looking like basically by, I think it's 2030, going to be $22.8 billion for Lucid. So that is massive. So keep in mind, like I said, the market cap is almost about 17 billion right now. So imagine 22.8 billion in revenue just attributed to their ESS. That is just mind blowing. So coming from an investor who wants to think long term, well, hell, Lucid is at a massive discount because largely, like I said, lack of transparency on news and not really ramping up as good as what a lot of people were really interpreting it all as. So I think behind the scenes, definitely something has been coming. And even on my last couple of videos as well, clearly behind the scenes, big money has really been quietly buying Lucid without trying to alert anyone as well. So I think this is very good as well. So I'll give you a quick update on shorts because I do anticipate there being a little bit more of a squeeze. Short score is currently 92, utilization is at 100%, and shorts right now are returning almost about 700,000 shares. But still, 25.16% is a short interest. So once again, as I've always said, I didn't necessarily always see Lucid as a squeeze. On paper, it does have everything there, but what you do need is a surprise catalyst, such as a takeover speculation. So this is absolutely amazing news if this is actually very true. But keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence at the end of the day. If there is any more further updates to this, then I'll give them as they come due. But I think right now, the technicals, even outside of today or outside of that rumor, technically were very bullish. So again, I think behind the scenes, Lucid was going to be reaching very high kind of levels in the next couple of days anyways. But now this is just making things so much better in the short term as well. So let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that said, appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.